All right, fellas, let's jump right in. We're talking about the NBA's lost international players. Guys who had the skills to shine, but for one reason or another, never got their moment. Crazy stat for you. In 2022, the league had 125 players from 40 different countries. That's more than a quarter of the NBA. Go back just 20 years, in 2002, and there were only 68. That's how global the game's become. You've got programs like the NBA Global Academy in Australia producing talents like Josh Giddey. Kid's 6'8", comes into the league with OKC in 2021, and right away he's putting up 12.5 points and 6.4 assists as a rookie. But here's the flip side. For every Josh Giddey that makes it, there's a bunch of guys who don't. And it's not always because they're not good enough. Sometimes it's language, sometimes it's the team they land on, sometimes it's injuries, and sometimes it's just bad luck. Take Dragan Petrovic, for example. Dude was a legend in Europe. But when he first came over to the NBA with Portland, coaches didn't trust his defense, so he barely played. Then he gets traded to New Jersey and finally shows what he can do. 20.6 points a game in 92-93. Pure buckets. But then, out of nowhere, a car accident in 93 takes his life at just 28. Man, that one still hurts. Petrovic could have been an all-time great, and the language barrier, that's huge. Pau Gasol comes in 2001, speaks English, fits right in, wins Rookie of the Year. Darko Milicic, though, different story. Drafted second overall in 2003, ahead of Carmelo and Wade, lands on a stacked Pistons team, barely speaks English, averages 1.4 points as a rookie, no confidence, no minutes, and his career just spirals. Sometimes it's not even the player's fault, it's the fit. Scouting mistakes? Oh man, there are plenty. In 2016, 27 international players got drafted. Some were great, some were busts. Georgios Papagiannis, the Kings pick him 13th, 7'2", big guy, but too slow. He's gone in no time. Meanwhile, Denver takes a chubby Serbian named Nikola Jokic at 41 in 2014, and he turns into a two-time MVP. That's how wild scouting can be. Injuries? Brutal. Yao Ming, 7'6", global superstar, averaged 19 and 9 for the Rockets, but foot injuries ended his career early. He only played 486 games before retiring at 30. Zydrunas Ilgauskas, same story, foot problems right from the start. He managed a solid career, but man, big guys pay the price. Then you've got cultural pressure. Rui Hachimura comes into the league in 2019 as Japan's golden boy. Averages 13.5 as a rookie, but imagine carrying the weight of an entire country that doesn't even put basketball first. That's a lot. Compare that to Luka Doncic. By the time Luka got to the NBA, he had already been EuroLeague MVP at 19 with Real Madrid. He was ready. By 2022-23, he's averaging 28 and 8.6. Different paths, different results. And sometimes the teams just don't know what to do with these guys. Andrea Bargnani, number 1 overall pick in 2006. He had skill, even averaged 21 a game in 2011, but Toronto never figured out how to use him. By 2013, he was gone. Sayer Sene, drafted 10th by Seattle in 2006, only played 47 games. Talent wasted. The G League was supposed to help. And sometimes it does, but not always. In 2022-23, 92 players went down there, including Adama Sanogo from Mali. He put up 17.8 points, but barely got a shot in the NBA. The G League's good for minutes, but the coaching isn't always at the level to get guys ready for the big stage. That's why European leagues like the EuroLeague produce more Luka-type players. Those guys are battle-tested. Programs like Basketball Without Borders spotted Joel Embiid. And look at him now. MVP in 2022-23, averaging 34.7 a game. But for every Embiid, there's a Thon Maker. Raw talent, drafted 10th in 2016, but never put it together. Landing spot matters too. In 2025, Indiana makes the finals with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, leading the way, averaging 30 a night. A small market gave him room to grow. But someone like Enes Kanter plays in New York, puts up 11 and 17-18, and every little thing he did was in the headlines. Big markets can crush international players who are still adjusting. In the draft, always a gamble. In 2025, 23 international guys from 15 different countries got drafted, including 6 from France. Some will be stars, some won't be. Knicks fans know this pain. Remember Frederick Weiss? Drafted 15 in 1999. Never played a single NBA game. Even the style of play takes getting used to. The NBA is way faster now. Teams shot 14 threes a game in 2000, 35 a game in 2020. Players used to Europe's slower, more physical style often struggle. Andrea Bargnani, for example, averaged 6 fouls per 36 minutes as a rookie, couldn't adjust. And don't forget mental health. Kevin Love spoke up about his struggles. That's hard enough as an American star. For international players, far from home, under crazy pressure, even tougher. Some, like Serbian legend Dejan Bajroga, decided to just stay in Europe instead of taking that leap. Today, the NBA is more global than ever. In 2025, 13 Europeans were drafted. But here's the truth. For every Giannis that comes in, dominates, wins MVPs, there are a dozen others who could have been stars too, if they just had the right support, the right fit, or a little more patience from the teams. If you're into stories like this, stick around. I'll be dropping more. Hit that subscribe button, and as always, thanks for watching.